Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wondercide's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wondercide.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wondercide.com. Wondercide. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wondercide today.
If you've been thinking about getting serious with your money, like actually serious, now's the time. The Motley Fool is offering new members 50% off their iconic stock recommendation service, Stock Advisor. This is the same service that's crushed the market with recommendations that have returned 1,057% since inception, compared to the S&P 500's 180% over that same period. This isn't guesswork. The Motley Fool has a track record of finding companies before they become household names. So if you want to invest smarter and you like saving money while doing it, go to Fool.com/listen to claim your 50% off discount off a 1-year term of Stock Advisor. Again, that's Fool.com/listen. Returns of 1,057% are from the Motley Fool's product Stock Advisor and measured against S&P 500 returns of 180% as of July 10th, 2025. Past performance is not an indicator of future results. All investing involves a risk of loss. Individual investment results may vary.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Kulturecast. I'm Chris Stachiw and I'm joined by my two friends. You actually heard them on the last episode where we made a quick change there at the end, and you know, there's a part of me that wishes I could just have changed that. Not that I think, what was the other movie going to be called? Hey, good looking. Yeah, I don't know if, is that better than this movie? Marginally?
It depends on your definition of better, honestly.
I would say that quality animation-wise, yes.
Sure. So, we're talking about Cool World. I'm joined by Jess and Maggie. This is going to be a nightmare because this movie's really bad. Like, yeah. And I say this sometimes where I'm like, oh, this movie's bad, and then by the end of it, I'm like, man, you know, it's inoffensive at best. Nope, not this time around, folks. I'm going to have a hard time saying anything positive about this movie. Sorry to bury the lead ahead of time. But on that note, yeah, spoilers. So on that note, let's talk a little bit about Ralph Bakshi's Cool World. So it's directed by one Ralph Bakshi, written by Michael Grace and Mark Victor, though that will come into question very quickly when we start talking about the film. It stars Kim Basinger and Brad Pitt, but let's be honest, Gabriel Byrne's probably in it more than anyone is.
Right.
Which is... it's not, he's not,
amazing.
Motherfucker's not even on the poster.
No! But it's Gabriel Byrne, and he's like a serious fucking actor.
Yeah, a serious actor with actual... I mean, Brad Pitt's a serious actor now.
But at the time he was still kind of... I mean, this isn't that far out of Tales from the Crypt era.
This isn't that far out of True Romance, where he's playing a stoner on the couch, you know?
Stoner on the Couch, my favorite role he played.
Yeah, I mean, that's that and the character from Inglourious Bastards, which everything but that role is trash in that movie. But I know. Look, I hate Tarantino. I'm sorry.
Not my favorite.
No, that's fine.
I'm never going to let that one go. I'm sorry. But
totally fine.
During his 10 years in prison, Jack Deebs created his own world. It made him very successful.
You're Jack Deebs, the creator of Cool World, right? I can't believe this.
Now he thinks he's going home to the real world. But he's wrong. Real wrong.
my world.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
Freeze. Cool World Police.
I'm a cartoonist. I drew all this.
This place exists with or without you.
Get a little closer here, babe. Give us a kiss.
Go away.
I'm out of here.
I've been waiting for you, darling.
Noids do not have sex with doodles. It's the oldest law in Cool World. If that happens, you call me.
I got it, boss.
Since it's only a dream, indulge your fantasies. Man is in the bedroom. Are you gonna follow the rules, or are you gonna follow your instincts?
You're about to make an unscheduled trip to the other side. Buster.
This is gonna be the biggest disaster the Cool World has ever seen.
Stop! Cease!
Nobody's gonna stop me now.
You look good in the flesh. It's almost a shame I gotta take you back.
I just wanna be real.
You gotta slow down.
Not on your life, pal.
Enough out of you, kitty.
This place should be erased.
Hey, it's a living.
Cool World.
We may not be real to you as yet, but we will be.
So Cool World is a movie about Brad Pitt doing...
Vaguely.
Yeah. Essentially, imagine if they did Roger Rabbit dirty. And I'm not talking about like, oh, it's sex. Like, no, if they did the story of Roger Rabbit, no service.
If you took the quality of Roger Rabbit in any aspect, including cohesion, and just took it in a plane and made it nosedive, that's kind of the experience that you get. Because the animation, though it started competent, you can tell that it was slapped together.
In like 5 minutes? That's it, right?
You can tell that there were like maybe 3 people on that animation team that gave a damn until they couldn't. And then it just gets a little hairy.
Yeah. So the movie, essentially it is similar to Roger Rabbit. You have a world called Cool World where Brad Pitt's character enters by accident. He ends up becoming the only human cop on the force. Then you have a fast forward of another 40, 50 years, I guess. And then we're in the present, and Gabriel Byrne is in this movie, unbeknownst to me, because again, he's literally not advertised. So he plays a ex-murdering artist who gets zapped into Cool World, a world that he didn't create. He translates as if he's getting it over a television station in his mind, and one of the characters in this world is Holli Would, which is as dumb as a fucking name as humanly possible, played by Kim Basinger. And the whole movie, I kid you not, listener, if you've never watched this movie before, please don't. It is about Holli Would, played by Kim Basinger, wanting to fuck Gabriel Byrne to get into the real world.
If you've been thinking about getting serious with your money, like actually serious, now's the time. The Motley Fool is offering new members 50% off their iconic stock recommendation service, Stock Advisor. This is the same service that's crushed the market with recommendations that have returned 1,057% since inception, compared to the S&P 500's 180% over that same period. This isn't guesswork. The Motley Fool has a track record of finding companies before they become household names. So if you want to invest smarter and you like saving money while doing it, go to Fool.com/listen to claim your 50% off discount off a 1-year term of Stock Advisor. Again, that's Fool.com/listen. Returns of 1,057% are from the Motley Fool's product Stock Advisor and measured against S&P 500 returns of 180% as of July 10th, 2025. Past performance is not an indicator of future results. All investing involves a risk of loss. Individual investment results may vary.
Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondersight comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wonderside's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wonderside.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wonderside.com. Wonderside. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wonderside today.
Because Noids and cartoons, or doodles as they're called in a adult film, can't have sex with each other. And that's the end of the show, and we're going away.
Well, and you got to account for like the Dungeons and Dragons level manual that you get in Toon World for all the batshit rules that they don't quite tell you in the beginning. Yeah, you know. Like,
why are humans called, humanoid?
Yeah, so they're Noids. I mean, it was back in the day.
I only know of one Noid.
And that's still a bad character.
And that's an amazing character. He wants that Domino's pizza. Isn't that, or is it Pizza Hut?
Okay, so if
Pizza
we're
Hut,
referring
right?
to humans,
I think so, yeah.
Well, yeah, I think so. But if we're referring to humans as humanoids, that means they're not human.
Right, they're human-like.
Right.
But I guess to them, they would be the people, doodles, whatever. I mean, we're trying to influence, like, the maximum capacity of logic, and this thing is essentially, like, the worst tricycle with training wheels ever comprised of anything. It's just so bad. You could tell that they had something to work with, but then way too many monkeys got into the fucking kitchen. It's wild. It's almost a car crash not worth watching.
Yeah, so before I ask y'all what y'all think, I do want to get this out of the way ahead of time to what Maggie is talking to. If you read up about the film, Bakshi approached Paramount Pictures, where he had been the final head of the animation division, with an idea for a horror film similar to this, a horror animated live action hybrid film. And it didn't get made, but it was essentially going to be about the love child of a human and a doodle together, which would have been cool, right?
Would have been really fucking good.
And then it turns out that Frank Mancuso Jr. Got his greedy little mitts into the whole thing and decided to change the script on the day the script got approved?
Yep.
Essentially backstabbing our friend Ralph Bakshi. I have no sympathy for Ralph Bakshi because, again, I'm not, it's like I'm sitting here saying Ralph Bakshi is some sort of vaunted lord of anything, but what's really fucked up is then Ralph Bakshi had to do the movie that he didn't want to do, which obviously really sucks if you're a creative type. And the movie originally was going to be an R, and then it's a PG-13, and then Maggie, you kind of mentioned it last week, or I think Jess, you might have. It seems like Ralph Bakshi just fucking tanked the movie intentionally.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck this shit! I don't care anymore! Like, all right.
This is bullshit. Fine, I'll just wreck the fucking movie.
All right, Mom, it was a fucking phase! Like,
yeah, and here we are.
Yeah, with all of the little bit of background out of the way, I'm sure we'll talk more about it as we go on. Maggie, yes. I know you kind of let the cat out of the bag last week when we were talking about this at the end of the show.
Oh, did I?
Watching Cool World, what did you think?
Man, this is one of the films that, like, teen me, after watching Wizards and Heavy Traffic and American Pop and Coonskin, I, like, walked into this knowing what Bakshi's brand was. So I was excited. Like I said, originally, I only knew about the movie because of, like, a Super Nintendo game, which also made as much sense as the movie did. Just for the listeners, it's also terrible. Don't play. But so I walked into this.
It is made by Ocean Software, so that alone should be reason not to play it. So.
That's a red flag.
Big, and it's also
I don't know what that means.
It's also an adaptation of a movie, so another big red flag.
Exactly. Some of them are passable, but about 98 are not.
Yeah.
But anyway, so, like, I knew what I was walking into for a Bakshi film. I did not do any research or look into, like, the pre-production hell that it went through. And so immediately it was so dreadfully disappointing because I knew Bakshi's traditional art style too. He paints in oils and he usually does, like, these really great, like, cartoon clowns and faces and just people. And I thought, okay, a world painted by Bakshi would actually be absolutely splendid. You see it in a lot of the backgrounds in the films that you saw. It's not quite in place, but it's on brand for him.
Right.
So willing to walk through this world journey, it was such a slap in the face. It was not what it should have been. And now that I know the background knowledge to it, and if you haven't, and listeners, I do encourage, the storyboards for the original Cool World were all done in colored pencil. The storyboard artist, I don't remember the name, I'm terrible with names, sorry, but they put in like so much heart. And I love the original concept, but obviously, like you said in the last podcast, we can't really pine for movies that did not exist. But this one is so intensely evident of the vitriol behind it that it is astounding that it even made it out at all.
It's not a movie. There's no fucking plot.
Right. The whole end sequence is essentially just this rant that you can hear in Bakshi's awful voice about the company. It's like, oh, so you just want some plastic bullshit. All right, fine. Here you go.
What did you think, Jess? Since you and I are the reason that this happened, since you and I are the reason that we watched this.
I think it's more me, just because I simply said I kind of want to watch Curl World.
That's fair. I mean, it is. We are ending Jess Byard June on the worst of worst. Yes.
Oh my god, I forgot that this month was titled after me, and that makes that even.
It truly is Jess Byard's. It's not Jess Byard June. It's Jess Byard's June.
Yeah, and of course it's Bakshi. So
yep, that makes
getting real gritty in the shitty city. Fuck this city. Which would have been.
Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wondercide's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wondercide.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wondercide.com. Wondercide. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wondercide today.
If you've been thinking about getting serious with your money, like actually serious, now's the time. The Motley Fool is offering new members 50% off their iconic stock recommendation service, Stock Advisor. This is the same service that's crushed the market with recommendations that have returned 1,057% since inception, compared to the S&P 500's 180% over that same period. This isn't guesswork. The Motley Fool has a track record of finding companies before they become household names. So if you want to invest smarter and you like saving money while doing it, go to Fool.com/listen to claim your 50% off discount off a 1-year term of Stock Advisor. Again, that's Fool.com/listen. Returns of 1,057% are from the Motley Fool's product Stock Advisor and measured against S&P 500 returns of 180% as of July 10th, 2025. Past performance is not an indicator of future results. All investing involves a risk of loss. Individual investment results may vary.
And was that Hey Good Looking, or what was the Fuck This City intro? Was that? It wasn't Coonskin.
No.
Shit.
Beats the shit out of me. I don't remember any of these movies at this point.
I blocked them.
I am going to
this
actually
whole month.
block this film out of my memory.
Well, okay, this film, yes, I'll give you a pass on that.
All right, so what did I think of Cool World?
It should be called Cruel World. It should be called Cruel World.
It's a form of torture in most third world countries, including this one.
I like that you're about to drink out of this bottle of wine, even though you have a cup right here with wine in it.
All right, shut up. First off.
I mean, hey, you know what? It's 2021.
You're avoiding the topic.
However,
Yeah, I was going to say, when can we get your answer, Jess Byard?
So the first time I saw this movie, I think I was in high school because it was like a part of like a list of movies of like ridiculous animations that I was looking for, or just kind of like weird adult movies that were tried to like market it to kids. So I saw it then, and I was like, "Wow, this is trash." But yeah, coming back to it's still trash. It's a really incomprehensible movie, and it's something that's just, you can tell that. I mean, I can see why Bakshi was upset, because you can very clearly tell the studios are riding on the coattails of Roger Rabbit.
Right, oh yeah.
And that's what they wanted, and I don't know why they hired someone like Bakshi to do this if that's what they wanted, because it's not, I mean, whether or not you enjoyed the films over the month, you know that style and tone is not conducive to animation for children.
And PG-13 in general. Wizards was his attempt at children's animation.
Right.
Yeah, that face exactly, listeners. You know that face.
For children, too.
You heard that face.
Yeah, that's... So not a fan, huh, Jess?
But tell us how you really feel.
I feel like I don't understand the point of Kim Basinger in this film, because she doesn't do anything.
No.
I mean,
and she's part of the reason why it's PG-13. So
there is that.
She's kind of a MacGuffin in a way.
The entire movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess the whole way this movie was marketed was a MacGuffin, because we didn't know that Gabriel Byrne was in it.
Which I do love his character Jack. I thought he played the hell out of that role for what little he was given. Like,
yes, but it's still this movie.
Yes, it is, but I got to imagine, like, you show up for the shoot, you get the bare concept of this movie, you're the jailbird, no sweat. All right, got this. All right, now, this is the first Cool World scene, and they throw him into this dead-ass room with cardboard cutouts.
Yep.
And saying, there's a sexy lady. Reach for her.
Ham it up,
that
dude.
That scene is so bad. Like, he doesn't know where he's reaching. The director probably didn't know where he was reaching. There's just so much that was, like, not taken into account for. And when compared to, because you can't help but compare it, because it was a knockoff of Roger Rabbit, where the interactions were so real and well thought out.
Oh, yeah, knocking the lamp.
Like, seriously. The fucking handcuff scene still gets me. But it's just one of those things where, like, they had talent somewhere in this. They just did not utilize it.
I mean, they have a lot of talent, right? I mean, Gabriel Byrne is a fantastic actor.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt. Kim Basinger.
Yeah,
Kane.
We got the off-brand on this one,
that's
too.
gotta be Kim Basinger.
Oh, I know that. What is Kim Basinger for 800?
I'll take actresses who don't exist for 800, Alex. Kim Basinger.
Her and Nick Jackelson.
Nick Jackelson. Jock Knuckleson.
Oh, yeah, Jock Knuckleson. I always saw him.
And Kim Basinger.
I saw him on the Melty Skull. That was a good
star
movie.
in Batman with Morkel Corton. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Corton. He's done so well.
I honestly forgot that Kim Basinger or Kane Basinger was in Batman. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Boy.
Because she's...
Vicky Vale.
Vicky Vale, yeah.
Does she?
So good that she's not in the second movie.
Oh, right. Well, who's Nicole Kidman play?
That's, she plays...
Forever.
Dr. something in like Maggie said, Forever.
In Batman Forever, yeah.
I don't know. It's probably some double entendre.
Cataloged in my brain.
Like Dr. Saggy Sags or something. I don't know. I haven't seen Batman Forever.
Hey, that's my doctor.
Dr. Saggy Sags. Listen here, Dr. Saggy Sags.
Oh my gosh.
Chase Meridian is the name of the character.
That's
you. Right.
Yeah,
Dr.
wow, what a
Chase
name.
Meridian.
What? Yeah, see, that's my point. What a name.
That's very comic booky.
Yeah.
Speaking of comic books.
Yeah.
So here we are, back in the world's worst.
So,
right.
yeah, so I'm going to come right out here. I'd never seen this movie before. And this will be a one singular viewing experience.
We'll never see it again.
If I can help it.
This movie is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And that's saying a lot. Jess just sitting over there.
Let me tell ya.
Jess, I was sitting, so my family got here today because they're coming for the 4th of July, and I was like, I'm behind today. I need to sit down and I need to watch this fucking movie before tonight. And I could have not paid attention and I would still have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, the Wikipedia is more useful than figuring out what's going on by actually watching the film.
Yeah, I watched a few videos on it. Like, it's
Truth. A few videos.
Sadly, I really desperately wanted to like this video, so I've seen it at least like 5 times, just trying to find that like ray of hope where it's like, yes, this makes sense. And it's like all I can think about is how did Brad Pitt's mom make out after the accident, and also how did he make that magic spike, and also why?
I thought his mom died.
Oh, did she die in the accident?
Did she die? I guess
I thought
so.
he just got sucked into the ripples, and they're like, "Oh, it's okay. She might have made it."
Oh, maybe.
I mean,
I just assumed she died.
She's dead by the time Jack comes through. So it's like,
yeah.
That's
and
fair.
also, how do you handle a prison sentence when you bamf out of existence? I'm sure that jail had a lot of paperwork.
Where did he go? I have literally no idea.
I don't know.
Dig a hole.
The only evidence that was left behind was this half-drawn sexy lady.
Which he had a perfect studio set up in his cell for him.
And then he made it to a comic book shop after, and no one says shit, even though they talk about his criminal record.
Right.
I love it. You know what? This is great. Also, what was the snafu at the end there? So you have sex with a toon, you become human, you can enter the real world, check. Then they throw the very last second curveball where what if you sacrifice your life as a Noid in Toon World, you become a Toon yourself.
No, it's a little even stupider than that. It's just if you die from a doodle as a Noid, you become a doodle.
There you go. So there was no risk throughout this whole entire film.
Zero. Both of the leads wanted to be doodles.
Right.
Okay, just confirming that I wasn't insane
No,
after
you're
watching
not.
this several
This
times being like,
movie's fucking insane.
so all that suspense, but I will say, favorite character, and I want to do a round table of favorite characters. Spider Guy, by far.
Spider
His partner,
Guy.
the cigar-smoking spider that just gives you exposition off camera, even though they don't animate him. I love it.
It's nice and lazy. It's very lazy.
Yeah, man. The most interesting character, and you sidebar him so hard.
I mean, the best character is Holli Would.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was a sexy dance. I'll give her that. But that was also animated.
I think it's best when Kim Basinger or Kane Basinger is when she is pretending to be electrocuted.
Yes!
And she's like,
what do I do? Oh, man, this shopping
am I an actor
cart's
in Hollywood? Are they paying me money? Did I help tank this movie intentionally?
Boy.
God, like, it's
me.
mind-blowing how bizarre this movie is in a way that is not at all charming.
No.
But it's even more mind-blowing that with all the talent that we've talked about that's in this movie, that they all read the script and said yes.
I'm convinced.
it changes.
I'm convinced they read the script that was the original.
Yeah.
Well, but then did you see the thing about Kim Basinger wanting to
for
dumb it down for children?
So I didn't see that. I just heard it when you guys said it. I don't doubt it.
Because we're reliable news sources now.
Well, it was mentioned in a couple of videos that I
Okay,
watched.
that's okay.
No,
well,
it is totally true. I wasn't bullshitting.
I'm Maggie, and this is the One Maggie Network, bringing you the finest news from my apartment.
Right. Did you know chairs are actually poisonous for your ass?
Did you know
find out more?
Did you know this random fact about Cool World?
I did. And now you do too.
It's
but no, that's why I kind of have like this I would square up with her if it happened. If for nothing else, the fact that Cool World could have actually been slightly more interesting.
Oh no, I do see it here. I see it. Yeah, according to Bakshi, Basinger herself, Basinger herself had to attempt to rewrite the film halfway into its production because she, quote, thought it would be great if she were able to show this picture in hospitals to sick children. And I said, Kim, I think it's wonderful, but you've got the wrong guy to do that.
It's so wonderful.
Like, is it so out of touch with reality to think that you can come onto someone else's project and completely derail it?
Oh yeah.
Like
you're talking to the wrong people.
Let us tell you something.
It's tell you about the bullshit that happened today.
Oh geez, seriously.
It's pathetic, really. Like,
yeah.
I don't want to say, like, stay in your lane, but, like, you need to
that
kind of know your place on the set.
Well, and that was clearly a cash grab on, like, her part. In my opinion, obviously not confirmed or denied, but it's like, yeah, I mean, it'd be good to help sick children in hospitals, but Bakshi's behind this, yes?
Well, and that's
Fritz
what
the
I
cat.
don't really understand about. Yeah, well, that's what I don't understand about him, because at this point in Bakshi's career, he's done all the other shit that we've talked about this month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not early in his career. It's not.
As we like to
everyone
say,
is familiar
he's a
with
known
him.
quantity.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has a style. He has themes that he goes for, and that's what he writes and directs. But when you have big star power like that in movies that do get derailed by studio input, big name actors are allowed to have more input. They become like this part of a thing that they're kind of within the director's circle where they actually get to have input on the script, because
Right.
Halfway through production.
Because in theory, they're good enough actors at this point to be like, well, motivations and things like that. But if you're just trying to make it, like, you read the script. At what point did you read the script and say, this would be great for sick children?
Yeah.
What's really pathetic is, why not just show them Roger Rabbit?
Yeah. Because she wasn't in it, though.
Jessica Rabbit would help sick children a lot more than Holli Would.
I mean, look at all three of us. We adjusted wonderfully.
Right.
Trust me, I am a sick child. This movie did not help me.
Right.
No.
Okay.
Right.
As a sick child.
Let me tell you something.
Exactly.
A child that watched Roger Rabbit all the fucking time as a kid.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit's great. This movie is just like they watched Roger Rabbit and picked up.
If you've been thinking about getting serious with your money, like actually serious, now's the time. The Motley Fool is offering new members 50% off their iconic stock recommendation service, Stock Advisor. This is the same service that's crushed the market with recommendations that have returned 1,057% since inception, compared to the S&P 500's 180% over that same period. This isn't guesswork. The Motley Fool has a track record of finding companies before they become household names. So if you want to invest smarter and you like saving money while doing it, go to fool.com/listen to claim your 50% off discount off a 1-year term of Stock Advisor. Again, that's fool.com/listen. Returns of 1,057% are from the Motley Fool's product Stock Advisor and measured against S&P 500 returns of 180% as of July 10th, 2025. Past performance is not an indicator of future results. All investing involves a risk of loss. Individual investment results may vary.
Bugs crashing your pack's party? Whether they've got paws or sneakers, your pack deserves a home that's protected from pests. That's where Wondercide comes in. Plant-powered protection made with steam-distilled natural essential oils that actually work. It kills and repels fleas, ticks, mosquitoes, and ants without questionable ingredients or overpowering smells. Safe to use around kids and pets when used as directed. Lab-proven to work fast. And proudly made in the USA. We offer sprays for pets, people, homes, and yards. Plus, spot-on treatments, collars, and even shampoos. Whatever your pack needs, we've got it covered. Founded by a pet parent looking for a better way to protect her dog Luna, Wonderside's now protected over 21 million lives and counting. You might have even seen us on Shark Tank. Go to Wonderside.com and use code WONDER20 for 20% off your first order. That's WONDER20 at Wonderside.com. Wonderside. Protect your pack with plant-powered Wonderside today.
All the wrong stuff.
It's like they watched Roger Rabbit and then they did one of those things where it's like, okay, now draw it from memory.
Yes. Exactly.
Tell me 5 things from that movie that didn't have to do with the rabbit. There was a guy. There were humans and rabbit. You said no rabbits though, right?
There's a sexy lady.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, it seems like the sexy lady is all they focused on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because sexy lady had input.
But Hollywood's not even a comparison to Jessica.
No, fuck no.
No.
Like on a scale of hot cartoons.
Right.
I mean,
to my point.
To be fair, though, Holli Would is more of a better representation of a human being than Jessica Rabbit is.
Well, yes, 100%.
But
that's not the point of cartoons. It's like our conversation of rotoscope. There's
I agree.
so many flaws of being way too stiff, no pun intended.
Gabriel Byrne it over here.
You're with me, listeners. You get it. You get that sass. But so like me being a tween weeb that I was in high school, the main selling point was actually what would happen if a human fucked a toon. Because, just asking for a friend.
Maggie is like Brody and Mallrats, but does the thing have a big orange Brock dick?
I'm asking.
You need to get your friend some help. He seems to be obsessed with superhero genitalia.
Yes, I am that friend. but man, that was a terrible payoff because so while racking my brain through the trauma, I was trying to find the good sides of it, where it's like, if I took X, Y, and Z, you could make a decent movie.
If you took X, Y, and Z, you might have actually enjoyed it.
Exactly. So it's like, all right, sex with toons. Yes, already. Brad Pitt involved? Okay, no complaints.
Oh, I thought Y and Z were drugs you would take along with X to enjoy this movie. X, Y, and Z.
Listeners, you get it. You get us. Sorry, I digress. But it's like, okay, so sex with toons. If you have sex with toons, they become human. What do? Those three things, okay, that's a plot line. But they threw in way too much. Like, I love that the intro is just Brad Pitt. It's not even, this is the world we're setting up, and this is a character. Like, they were honing into all of the marketable aspects to get this knockoff off the fucking road. So it's like, you ignore all of, like, the creative concepts. Like, I don't care if the whole movie was about a scientist and a magic icicle. Sure. But
anything would have been better than this.
Yeah, there was at least, like, 4 different plot lines that made no goddamn sense at all.
At times when I was watching it, what it felt like to me is they were trying to justify the animated part of the movie when they knew they couldn't.
Right, or had the budget to even do any animation. You can tell that, like, the scene with the conversation of Holli Would. First, Brad Pitt, her scene. How shot, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being, why the fuck do I even exist? 1 being, how shocked were you when you saw just the random B-roll practice test cells that just shot across the scene?
Oh, it's great.
Isn't it? That like blend in with the car and shit?
Like 1 to 10. Yeah, where it's just mostly line work at that juncture. It was just test animation from like weird knockoff Tex Avery.
It's...
Because I tried to justify that moment, and I couldn't think of a damn thing that made sense.
The moment that really stood out to me where I was like, what were you guys thinking, is when you have Gabriel Byrne and Brad Pitt first meeting in that bar, and all of a sudden, like, these just, like, things fly by the screen.
Yes,
and
that's exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about, sir.
It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Is that what that was? That's what you're talking about. So we're talking about the same thing.
Because it happens a couple of times.
Okay, so we are talking about the exact same thing.
Random run-throughs of characters.
Yeah, it was just practice animations. That's like all I can justify it as, is they're like, Bakshi just came in at the last second being like, all right, bitches, listen up. Take all of your test cells and just plaster it on the most serious scene. Although, to be fair, that scene kind of ended on the, you keep your pencil in your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool line, dude.
Yeah, way cool. You're so intimidating with your triangular shoulders.
And your hair that's perfect. Perfectly coiffed.
Wow. He was already a
I was saying, Jess has got the hairdo going on right now.
Yeah, just need like 12 more inches on each shoulder.
I was about to say.
That suit.
Yeah, you could pull off that suit off better than Brad Pitt could.
Definitely.
The zoot suit? Hell yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. And then you can sing Hey Pachuco at the end. No?
Oh shit. So which character
Not fans
would
of Hey
you be,
Pachuco or what? Which character would I fuck? Is that what you said?
No. Oh, I mean, you could answer that too. But no, which character would you be then in Toon World?
The door knocker?
Yes. Okay. I'm on board.
The door knocker.
I'm the gross baby. No, I'm kidding.
I hate those things.
No, I am like the 50 like copy pasted wolves in the dance bar. That's what I am.
That's what you.
That's doing the whole. No, you're Brad Pitt with the zoot suit. I'm just the wolves at the bar.
It's like, wow.
That no one bothered to like reanimate to any other passes. Just
shitty Tex Avery, just like the worst. And then there's some Tex Avery in there, and then there's a little bit of Ruben Fleischer. Or is it Ruben Fleischer? You know what I'm talking about? What's his name? The other Fleischer Studios.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what the
board.
fuck his name was. Yeah, Dave Fleischer, excuse me.
It's a Fleischer.
Yeah, but like that shows up a lot too, like a lot in the movie, and
you
yet,
can tell that was supposed to be homages.
Yeah,
and yet it comes off as shit. It's just shit. It's just shit.
Absolute.
Like,
garbage.
I love the building design. Actually, that was one of my favorite parts, was when they did, like, the wide shots with all the cities, with the faces on them, with the roads going literally through them. Like, I wanted some gameplay on that. Like, in Roger Rabbit, they at least indulged in one singular scene. It was very cost-effective, but one singular scene where he goes through the actual Toontown and gets to interact with the environment.
That
was awesome. That was good payoff, but, I mean...
Well, that's because they took time to do one really good scene instead of taking no time to do 40 really bad scenes.
Pretty much.
The best thing about this movie is that the animators were not given a screenplay.
Bingo.
And do you guys know what Bakshi said to them? Do a scene that's funny. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, because he didn't give a fuck.
They're paying millions of dollars here, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but you monkey with his script, he's gonna go all chimp frenzy and rip your face off.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I could pull that move where it's somebody butchered my script so badly, I'd be like, you know what, fine then. You don't get the final product, just do whatever the fuck you want.
And I'm gonna actively fuck it up. I'm gonna show up like Phantom of the Opera and just throw a monkey wrench in this whole operation. I'd be that petty.
You know what my issue though is? It's like the problem. You know what the problem is with that line of thinking? Ralph Bakshi is still Ralph Bakshi's name is still on this movie. He didn't take his name off.
Yep.
Like, I appreciate...
he didn't pull an Alan Smithy.
Right. I appreciate that they ruined your script. I appreciate that they, did all these things, but, like, you still should have given a shit, because, like, now it reflects poorly on you.
Yeah.
Well...
But, to be fair, it's not like he had a lot of points for him.
Sure.
I do. I always have sympathy for the creator over the studio.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's just, again, I go back to this idea of it's still going to have his name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to live with that.
And thankfully, we're in a day and age where you can kind of get the backstory on it. But again, it's very, I don't know, that's almost like a sweet power move in my mind. Like, for as much as I hate this movie, I love everything that happened around it, just because it's an example of such dick shittery that it's kind of astounding that it exists, that it survived this long, that people are still talking about it. I will give it that. It has been a totem for what can go wrong.
It hangs on. I mean, it does hang on in cult world. I mean, there's a reason that when I was in high school, it was on, like I wanted to find it because I kept finding it on all these weird cult movie lists or like weird animation lists or whatever.
Right.
Things like Meet the Feebles, like shit like that, where it's this weird melding of a medium that we traditionally know, at least in the Western culture, we traditionally know as a children's medium, but then with these adult themes. And, that goes back to the cartoons that I watched as a kid on Nickelodeon that, Rocko's Modern Life, Are You Afraid of the Dark, which was not a cartoon, but they still had adult themes in them that played well for both an adolescent audience and an adult audience. Yeah. Because they weren't so overt that kids picked up on them, and they weren't so childish that adults didn't want anything to do with them.
Bingo.
And so you can see, like, my whole thing that I go back to with this is, what was anyone in this thinking? Like, why would you hire Ralph Bakshi to do something like this? Why are any of these talents in this movie? What at all appealed to anyone other than I can see Bakshi's idea of, like, he came out, like, he had the script, he had the storyboards, he knew what the story was going to be. Right. He gave it to them, they fucked it up. But after that, why did anything else happen?
I mean, again, I don't get it.
Other than contracts, I guess.
Yeah, I don't get it. You have this story of Bakshi going to Paramount and selling the movie and them jumping all over it and loving it. And then...
And, think about it. I mean, the biggest comparison that we've been making on this episode, and that every video and podcast on this movie has made, is the comparison to Roger Rabbit. But Robert Zemeckis was never a fully adult, thematic filmmaker.
No, he still isn't.
You do Back to the Future. He had all those Tales from the Crypt episodes. Like, he's filled
Polar Express.
Yeah. Like
wow.
He's not his family, you know, like he's not the family name that like Spielberg is, but he lives in that realm.
Right.
So he can do something like Roger Rabbit that bridges a line between, you know, adult sexy stuff and just a fun plot for kids and adults to enjoy. Both.
Right.
This movie doesn't do any of that.
No. It's actually interesting to me, like, for as anti-corporate nonsense as Bakshi was, it's almost like this was his falling of grace because he did the thing that he hated. Like, every single movie and, like, his mentality in general was that the corporate film industry was bullshit.
Right, which it is.
And this essentially proved his point.
Well,
tenfold.
But, okay, so what year did this movie come out?
92.
What was the last movie you did before then?
Would have believe it would have been the one that we did not watch.
Hey, good looking.
Hey, good looking.
Hey,
cut that out. No, he did Fire and Ice in 83 and then this movie in 92.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is an almost 10-year dead period.
Yep.
Of making nothing. So I'm assuming, however the chain of communication started on this, is that they invited him to do this thing, hey, make it your kind of comeback into this mainstream world, and we'll let you kind of do what you want, but actually we won't. And
all right.
I mean, again, we're going off the story that we've hearing from Bakshi himself, which again,
right.
I as much as I trust it, I don't trust.
He's a curmudgeonly old man.
Yeah. I agree with you, Jess. I think the reality is different than what Bakshi is claiming, that, they just gave him this, said, do whatever you want, guy. Like, we're, first look great.
Hello, this is Aaron West. I am the author of the A24 New Wave. In this book, I look at A24's output and I make the argument that we are in a new wave movement right now. A24 plays a major role. This book has a supplemental podcast where each episode is a brief conversation about an A24 related topic, whether an actor, director, or even a genre. As I continue research for the book and conduct interviews, I expect to record podcast episodes with people involved with the company. You can find the podcast at cinejourneys.com or wherever you find podcasts, and we are proud to be members of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
Hello, my name is Kevin Tudor, and I'm one of the 3 hosts of Almost Major, a film podcast dissecting many major indie studios and the films they release. Every week, myself, Charlie Nash, and Bryden Doyle discuss overlooked, forgotten, or bona fide classic indie films via studio-specific miniseries. We've previously covered numerous films from Artisan Entertainment, Lionsgate Films, and New Line Cinema. Titles including The Blair Witch Project, American Psycho, Dogville, But I'm a Cheerleader, Saw, Requiem for a Dream, and Ringmaster, the Jerry Springer film. Anyways, we have a fun time every week and we hope you will join us. Subscribe to Almost Major wherever you get your podcasts. Now proudly a part of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network.
They're buying the script from you,
right.
like, okay, like, maybe the original script was that good. I didn't get an opportunity to read it. Maybe it is.
I don't even know if it's around.
I mean,
honestly.
it's Bakshi. There's like remnants of it, but I mean, it was just one of those things for me anyway, that the original concept was a revenge plot. And it would have been a hard R.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it's the offspring of a tune and a human.
And it would be creepy as fuck body horror.
Oh, well,
that was the intention. It was supposed to be a horror movie.
Exactly.
Well, because you think about it, right? Gabriel Byrne, his whole idea is that he gets this idea from the TV.
Yeah.
Like a Videodrome type thing, right? Like we're having this weird alternate universe that might exist, and maybe I can peek into it or get into it in some way. So I could see awesome fucking body horror elements to this that were just lost.
Yeah. It's a major whiff. Because, I would have loved a plot where it's this kind of identity crisis in this half-toon, half-human in this toon world where it's like, what the fuck am I? I'm going to kill my dad.
Would this movie have been good if it had been R? Like,
You know what? I'm still working under the assumption that Bakshi's films in this era weren't at their finest. I kind of liked Fire and Ice, but that's only because they made like Conan Batman. That was fine.
Wait, what?
Yeah, okay, well, watch Fire and Ice. It's free on YouTube. But one of the characters is literally Batman, but in the Conan realm.
Oh.
You're right. I know. It's kind of intriguing.
I'll watch that.
But it doesn't make the whole entire film pretty good, because at this rate, Bakshi is so outdated with a lot of his concepts. And he's trying different things, which is good for an artist to do. But like, so sword and sorcery, but his lead character is essentially not Beastmaster. There's some blonde dickweed in the fucking sword and sorcery bracket.
He-Man.
No, that's he didn't do nothing to nobody. Just has a bad haircut. But
he's blonde.
It's true.
But his blonde character is totally like, oh, I found this chick. I guess she's mine. It's totally outdated shit. So I don't think Cool World would have been like the amazing last movie. I hope that he knocks out of the park. I think American Pop still stands true, as that was like the perfect time for that to come out.
Sort of his magnum opus.
I would agree.
Exactly. But
and I would also say, because I think we would be remiss if we're going to be keeping on with the comparisons, the characters of Holli Would and the characters of Jessica Rabbit are vastly different in their motivations, their backgrounds, their intentions.
Right.
Jessica Rabbit, I mean, she's got the classic line of, I'm not bad, I'm just drawn that way.
Get a Crumb Bassingers is probably...
Crumb Bassinger.
I'm bad and I'm drawn
Robert
bad.
Crumbs Bassinger.
There
No,
you
she
go.
would just look at the
Robert
camera and
Crumbs
go,
movie,
I
even
am
worse.
horny. Are you not? And then walk away.
Right. Where Jessica Rabbit's character's whole like conflict is that yes, she's stuck in this body that she did not choose, and this personality that she did not choose.
Right.
Because she's a toon, and the concept of being a toon is terrifying.
Okay, so let me piss on everybody's Cheerios right now. So we've been comparing it to Roger Rabbit, but the immediate movie comparison that this makes me emotionally feel that I have to tell my therapist about later is fucking Monkey Bone.
Oh.
Yeah, but
because that was one where it could have been so good. And
yeah,
it
but
just
I love Monkey
misses.
Bones.
I was about to say, but
I love Chris Kattan. I love Chris Kattan. Him as the broken gymnast will make me laugh every fucking time. Jess and I drunkenly watched it,
Sure.
and we did laugh.
I feel like
just-
Monkey Bone is an unfair comparison because this movie is bad.
Yeah, and I'm
okay,
saying
so-
Monkey Bone is better. It's just one of those things where as soon as they hit the world, they fell so short in my mind.
I would also say that it's a lot easier to make those 3D characters interact with a real life person than what we get in this movie. So I think it translates a bit better on screen. And obviously we went really far in technology by the time Monkey Bone came around. Like between this movie and that, which was, when was Monkey Bone? Like I would say late 90s or real
mid 2000s.
Really?
Yeah.
No, that makes sense, actually.
Like 2001 or some shit.
Rose McGowan was popular at that point, so
She sure was.
It's just one of those things where I got so pumped when he went to fucking Monkey
the
Bone
world
hell.
is cool.
And it was
actually
like
pretty frightening.
Every opportunity that they had to continue this coolness, because I do love a lot of the scenes in Monkey Bone, it's just it fell so short to me.
Well,
Where in
because
Cool
the first
World,
half is better.
Truth.
Yeah.
But it's like in Cool World, they set up this world to be something so much more than what we got by the time it's.
You know what my issue with the movie overall is? It never feels like the cartoon characters actually are in the same space as anything.
Yeah.
It feels like there's just cells thrown on top of it and just like, oh, our characters are running around.
Well,
like,
and I mean, I guess we can. I mean, a lot of that is due to just bad, and I mean,
oh, it's real bad animation.
poorly put together movie.
Yeah, nobody knew what animation was, I'm sure.
And I mean, you know, Roger Rabbit, while it is the main comparison, is probably a tad bit unfair because let's be honest, the budget was way better for Roger Rabbit than it was for this.
But Bakshi has done more with less, so I can't even sniff
I mean,
at that.
yes, but strictly animation-wise.
Fair.
There was never any live action included up to this point.
Except for
like any interaction between live action and animation.
Beyond just Roger Rabbit or just in Cool World?
I mean, with Bakshi.
Oh, with Bakshi. No, because you can't really count the collage issues. But honestly, he blended those so well. That's kind of what I was hoping for, that it would be like this kind of merge, especially in Heavy Traffic. Probably has the widest array of examples of Bakshi's art style incorporated in his filmmaking, where I think the best scene example is when after the dance hall scene, when his mom is stumbling in the alley remembering about her past. And it's this beautiful collage work with these old pictures that were realistic and her reminiscing and falling beside it. Shit like that made sense. If it were like Cool World was Bakshi World, I'd be down for that.
That's what it should have been, right?
Yeah. But once again, he didn't have 100% control over it. Otherwise, that probably would have been what we got.
Which is something that we come across a lot in this show, right? Between, like we talked about things with David Lynch. And a big example of that is Fire Walk with Me, and also the interference into the, last half of the first season of Twin Peaks, where there's this studio intervention because they feel like, based on these structures and numbers and statistics on what other things that they've done similar to this content, then it needs to perform in that way. Right. And it needs to the story needs to fulfill itself in that way. And you get these really strong personalities like a Ralph Bakshi, like a David Lynch, like a Stanley Kubrick, somebody like that. I say Stanley Kubrick stating that, Eyes Wide Shut being his last movie, which is widely panned, I think unfairly. But part of that is because of studio intervention.
Right.
So, I mean...
I remember somewhat enjoying it. I don't remember how long ago that was, Jess, but it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago.
2018, I think.
I like it. I've always liked Eyes Wide Shut. I think it's a good movie. I think it's creepy.
It's better than this movie.
Damn straight.
Like it as I love it as an observation of Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman's marriage at that point.
Yeah.
Because they were not far away from divorce at that point.
Right.
So, I mean, like seeing that stuff kind of like in Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, where you have, I'm blanking on both people's name, Richard Burton and
Mumbly Joe.
Elizabeth Taylor?
Yeah, Elizabeth Taylor. Yeah, Mumbly Joe, Elizabeth Taylor. Where they had a very tumultuous relationship and were very close to divorce by the time that movie came around. And you just get those emotions out of it. So you get those driving forces that do these kind of movies, and they get sucked in by a studio because it's like, hey, we could potentially make your style thing go mainstream. We can give it a chance and an audience that it doesn't usually get. I mean, Twin Peaks was ABC? What was it? I can't remember.
ABC or NBC, it wasn't Fox.
I want to say it was ABC, which was a pretty family-friendly network and always has been, quite honestly. So, I mean, they bring these people in that they know their style.
Right.
And say, hey, maybe we can bring your audience into the mainstream. But they can't because they can't keep their hands out of it.
I mean, look at what happened to Solo with Chris Miller and Phil Lord. I mean, that's like a pretty easy to understand example for those of you that don't know, the two dudes who essentially created, wrote, directed the Lego movie and a bunch of other stuff. They were given the opportunity to bring their flair to Solo, and then Kathleen Kennedy realized that they're doing what they said they were going to do.
Right, those bastards.
How dare they do what we wanted them to do?
We talk about that, Maggie and I talk about that based on just the industries that we work in and work around. And people claim to want new, interesting things, but not when it comes down to the ability to sell it.
Right. They don't want to deal with the risk. And that really sucks because we live in a universe now, in a world now where you can't really afford to take those risks because only certain movies make certain amount of money and every movie has to be a blockbuster.
Right. To be justifiable, to be justified.
The idea of taking up these really good actors and then sucking them out of the acting world for 10 years to do 10 Marvel movies, and then we never get them back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, money, Jess.
Right.
to turn down. I mean, you do realize that if you're in a Marvel movie for 10 years, you never have to work again. And you're forever immortalized as that character in both print and film.
I suppose, but I guess this is why I'm not an actor.
I
don't really need my effigy, just a part of all of this franchise forever. I just want my name on it.
Byard.
I just want my name on it. I don't need my face on it.
Died heinously, known for being the female Inspector Gadget.
Well, that'd be fun.
Instead of a dog, I have a cat.
You're Inspector Gadget.
Am I?
Yeah.
No, you're no. Maggie is the little girl that hangs out.
I'm Penny. Hell yeah.
No, see, I'm Dr. Claw because I can do the Dr. Claw voice.
That's fine.
That's your one qualification.
You have to get your cat.
Yeah, I can lose a hand. No big.
Well, I don't want to lose my hand, but I can do the Dr. Claw voice, so I don't need to lose. Did Dr. Claw not have a hand? That was in the movie.
No, he was always petting his cat with his metal claw.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Wow.
Yeah!
I told you, see?
Shit, that's good.
I mean, it's not... I mean, I would not bring it up if I wasn't willing to do it, and it didn't sound good. So
hey, you know
I could do a great Arnold Schwarzenegger, guys.
Yeah, well, we're making the Inspector Gadget film, Chris, so...
I would do that with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah, but I would watch a female Inspector Gadget. I think that was already a thing, too.
I guess I would
with French Stewart, I think.
Oh yeah, French Stewart was Inspector Gadget in the movie, but I'm saying fuck it, full reboot. We're doing it.
Have you ever wanted to dive deeper into the horror movies you love? Beyond the Blood is a horror podcast for fans who want more than just surface level screams. We do deep dives into the movies that shaped us, digging into director commentaries, behind the scenes stories, deleted scenes, and the special features that most people skip. Each episode is a love letter to the genre. We break down how these films were made, the creative risks that paid off or didn't, and the lasting impact they've had on the genre as a whole. From 70s slashers to modern nightmares, we celebrate the craft, chaos, and characters that keep us coming back. If you're the kind of fan who rewatches movies with the commentary on, or you simply grew up in the video store horror aisle, the Beyond the Blood podcast was made for you. New episodes every single week. Subscribe, and let's dig deep. Welcome to the Beyond the Blood podcast.
We're doing it live.
Ooh, gritty Inspector Gadget.
I don't know how that would translate.
Gritty Inspector. Jess, we've already gotten a gritty.
French Stewart.
We already have a gritty Inspector Gadget. It's called RoboCop.
Except for they fucked that boy dirty too.
Or is Inspector Gadget a children's version of RoboCop?
I could see that, but he's not a cop though. He's an inspector.
It's not the same thing.
I don't think he has licensing. He's really bad at it, though.
Hey, don't forget, in the new Inspector Gadget, he's also from Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, of course he is. Everyone is.
Yeah. The Matthew Broderick one takes place in Ohio. The entire movie takes place in Ohio.
What are we talking about? Springfield, Mansfield, Toledo.
The state of Ohio. And Inspector Gadget's just walking over the state as a gigantic monster.
See, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
I'd be so happy with gadget powers.
Yeah.
I am glad that this movie was as bad as you guys had said it was going to be.
Oh, yeah, right? Just circling back, just daydreaming.
No, I don't want to circle back to this movie. This movie is abjectly garbage.
Chris, I have to ask you the question, though, whenever we have a really bad movie on. Is this movie worse than whatever that fucking shit was called by Flying Lotus?
Oh, is this worse than Kuso?
Kuso, yes.
Kuso. That sounds like a discount liquor.
It kind of felt like it. The after effects felt exactly like that.
Oh, man. See, my bar is so low it's beyond the dirt because Town Called Hell is my bracket. Where it's is this movie as bad as the most non-movie movie I know? Not quite, but it's close.
Is this worse than Cool World? Or is Cool World worse than Kuso?
Yeah, is Cool World worse than Cool World? Because I'm thinking it still is.
It probably is. Is it worse than Kuso?
I personally don't think so because
this still
Kuso
is a
very
movie.
Much about the gross out humor.
Right.
Which is not my thing. It's all just a bunch of throwing up and dick jokes and
you can do that well, Bad Taste.
True.
Bad Taste
Or
was
Meet
gross
the
on
Feebles,
its
quite
own.
honestly.
You know what? Oh, I goddamn love Meet the Feebles. Oh, Peter Jackson.
Or
come back
Dead
to
Alive,
horror.
even.
Yeah. He never has to come back because, as we mentioned, if you do a massive franchise, you never have to work again.
Right. But see, here's the thing. He worked on the franchise.
Yeah.
The last one.
Is it the franchise?
It is the last one standing.
You think? Because Star Wars is still happening.
Star Wars got ruined.
I mean, yeah, but it's still happening.
Yeah, but Star
Lord of
Wars
the
is
Rings got ruined too. Hobbit's crap.
Yeah, but The Hobbit on its worst day is still better than anything post Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Drunk Hobbit is a little bit better.
I agree to disagree, but
I mean, I do like the plot because...
I agree with you, Jess, on in theory and almost 99%, but the comparison to Star Wars, those prequel movies are terrible, and the sequels are worse than the prequels. They are.
Basically, we're qualifying this as the amount of sequels that are good. Or the amount of spin-offs, I guess I should say, that are good.
I say the quality of the mainline films.
Fair. So the mainline, but you're not counting things like Solo or Rogue One.
Those aren't no. Those didn't ruin Star Wars. Star Wars was ruined when they released a sequel trilogy.
Well,
it was ruined when they released the prequels, but the sequels didn't make it any better.
Yeah, Clone Wars was still a competent TV show, so.
That's the thing. They take all these risks on the things that aren't the movies.
Well,
Mandalorian.
That's why.
Bad Bunch.
Well, and that'll be something that'll be interesting to watch to see how it changes because, like you just said, a lot of blockbuster franchises that we've been talking about have been geared towards theatrical audiences.
Right.
Pre-pandemic, the world that we live in now.
Newsflash, the world's not going back to the way it was, guys.
No, and especially
sorry.
Welcome to the wasteland.
And with the amount of streaming services that popped up over the last year, then it'll be really interesting to watch and see how that happens. Because like you said, they seem to put a lot more effort into the TV show things that people are just going to binge and watch and forget about, basically. But they put more effort into the movies. And while granted, that's probably because the movies are more expensive. Even though
it's writing on them.
It's kind of wild to think about that because, when you think about a television show that has 10, 12, 14 episodes.
Right.
Versus one fucking movie.
Oh, yeah. Theoretically, it's more... I mean, not theoretically, it is more content.
Right. I mean, the first series, or the first season of Mandalorian was basically almost entirely done with an out-of-date version of Unreal.
Right.
And then they made so much money, and it was so good that they could just basically build their own software to make it work.
Which is, by the way, I'm sure the three of us would agree, Mandalorian is the best thing that Star Wars has done since
the
Empire
original
Strikes
ones?
Back.
Oh,
Maggie, you're not a fan of Mandalorian?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. I just thought you were going to say you didn't like it. I was really concerned.
To be fair, no, I mean, because I like samurai films, and it seems like it's a direct rip in sci-fi.
It's
land,
a Western
It's a Western, which are rip-offs of samurai movies.
It's Wolf and Cub. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, but you know what? Wolf and Cub is awesome, so I'll take it.
Especially when they're both cute as fuck.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Baby Yoda is amazing.
Pedro Pascal. Well,
and the
also,
even with that mask on.
Did you guys ever notice something? And now we can kind of talk about her because she's not on the show anymore. You guys ever notice how Gina Carano looked like a female Pedro Pascal? Like, just
oh my god.
Think about it.
I mean, it is
think about
really
people.
unfortunate that she's hot, but
Yeah, it's also an asshole.
yeah, well, don't say stupid shit on Facebook and you won't get fired from your job.
To be fair, she didn't get fired. Her contract ran out. Let's not give Ben Shapiro.
Hello, this is Chris Haskell from They Live by Film. For those that don't know us, Adam, Zach, and I, we built a podcast over the last 2 years that's a combination of film discussion from 3 very different perspectives, as well as industry interviews with the leaders in boutique Blu-ray and 4K community. We started with Deaf Crocodile, but over time we've been lucky enough to speak with Arrow Video, Severin, Mondo Macabro, Vinegar Syndrome, Radiance, Indicator, most of the OCN partner labels. It's been a blast. You can find us wherever you podcast, and also actually recently as part of Someone's Favorite Production Podcast Network. We hope to see you online.
More ammo to get his wife not wet.
They just didn't. Is he married to her?
No, but he's married to an actual human woman.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Are we sure? Have we seen
it wasn't a doll. I see. I also really appreciate that this speaks volumes for the actual movie we're supposed to be talking about.
But I'm talking about Unreal Engines, and I don't have any of that shit.
Yeah, we're talking about Star Wars.
I mean, to be fair, we could tie it all the way back because Star Wars, similarly to Cool World, they didn't take any risks. No risks whatsoever. Zero.
It's pretty homogenized.
Okay, so Chris, let me ask you this. We have talked about really shitty movies, like Nothing But Trouble in the past, where the only redeeming quality we really gave to that one is the fact that it was a really weird, wild, out there idea that did manage to get made because it was in a time where people were still willing to take risks. So in a similar way, I guess I have to give some kudos to Cool World and it coming out in a time where it actually could come out. Because no one would take any risks on that anymore.
Kudos to timing.
Yeah, but here's the problem. This movie still exists, and so does Roger Rabbit.
Right. And there's nothing to compare to Nothing But Trouble. So.
Right. Like, what else do you compare that movie to? A fever dream?
Yeah, Benadryl. Benadryl on a bad night, man. That's exactly it.
Having a peanut allergy and not being able to do anything about it as your life flashes before your fucking eyes.
It's totally like the dream I had last night where I had a ride that would take me to the other, side of whatever mythical realm, and I was with a larger friend, and she's like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, this is a cool ride, but it's kind of narrow, and she got stuck in it.
Wow, just like that.
That sounds about right.
And that's Cool World too.
It's, we talked about Star Wars and Lord of the Rings and all kinds of franchise stuff, and again, we've talked about how these things don't take chances, they don't take risks. Because of it, you have this, I would say, lack of creativity in Hollywood, but that's not the case.
Yeah.
It's not, because I know people in Hollywood that work on projects, but you know what the sad thing is? They're independently made.
Exactly.
Yes.
So it's not that there's no creativity in Hollywood. It's just not creativity in the mainstream.
Right. You have no creativity in the people who have power.
Yeah.
To pull the purse strings.
He should have stuck with his guns and continued to write on his name as a cult classic instead of whatever the fuck that was, Paramount.
Right. Which, I can't say that if Paramount or Universal or whoever the fuck came to me and was like, hey, I want you to do this story, I wouldn't be like, no, I can't do that. It goes against my artistic integrity.
Well, and as far as he knew, it was his idea.
Right.
It was last second.
That is kind of
what happens.
That's the shitty layer here. But again, to what Jess said, that, again, Solo, that came out 2 years ago, for fuck's sake. It's still happening.
Is that really out of town only 2 years ago?
2 or 3. Something like that. Something like that. It was directed by Ron Howard.
Right.
Wacky.
A Star Wars movie was directed by Ron Howard is a statement I really never thought anyone would say.
I mean, I kind of, but if we look at George Lucas, I feel like at this point, Ron Howard has put himself into that same level.
Of are you talking that tier?
Yeah, that tier.
Oh yeah, Ron Howard is
he's gone. From going to be fucking Opie to this, is incredible. So I can see him being in the same tier of George Lucas and why they would give him that movie, especially since he's the family friendly. We want to make a fun Han Solo movie type thing, but then give it to Richard Reiner.
Just give it. Don't give it to someone who
or Steven Spielberg.
Well, give it to somebody who's going to do something with it, and if they are going to do something with it, let them do it.
Give them the wheel.
Yeah.
Well, because there's always that back and forth of here you take the wheel, or no, you took it too far.
Yeah, it's totally the mom in the car that's clutching the fucking dash
and just slamming her foot into the floor.
Yeah, it's oh my god, that car almost hit us.
Do you really want me to learn how to drive, or do you want to drive for me?
Right. Yeah. And then because of that, you get something like Cool World with Brad Pitt as a cartoon at the end of the film.
Yeah. Which what a flattering drawing that was of Brad Pitt.
In the actual fuck was that?
Yeah, he turned into an
little beady eyes.
Johnny Bravo had more charm.
Kind of looks like he belongs in that. Oh shit! What is that other animated live action movie that you hate?
With the ladies with the bikinis. And that was the only one. Oh no!
Rockadoodle?
Wait. Yeah, I'm sorry. That kid kills it. What?
Rockadoodle's great. I haven't seen it in a long time though. It has Glenn Campbell in it, for fuck's sake.
I don't care, man. That kid ruins the whole.
He rockadoos all day long.
No, sir.
Oh, talk about that movie.
That is a horrifying children's film, right?
It is.
A bit, yeah.
I watched it all the time.
And that's after watching like Return to Oz. So.
You know, Jess, that says a lot about you and I and our friendship we both grew up watching Rockadoodle.
Rockadoodle, and we're like other than you who doesn't like it,
right? Because I watched it.
I know knows what that fucking shit is.
You know that movie where a child becomes a cat
in a tornado?
And then you know what? That movie's fucking wild. So that
is captured by Foghorn Leghorn, but the off-brand fucking version.
Sexy Foghorn.
Yeah, it's Foghorn Leghorn mixed with Corny from Corn Flakes.
Don't forget, Jess, it's not a tornado. It's
Was it just a storm?
It's just a storm. It floods his bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a really bad storm.
Yeah,
which doesn't make sense. His bedroom was on the second or third floor.
Hello and welcome to Tumbleweeds and TV Cowboys. My name is Hunter. In this podcast, I'll be joined by a different guest each week to discuss a classic Western movie or TV show. I've been a fan of classic Westerns for as long as I can remember, and in recent years, they've become very nostalgic for me. I love the aesthetic, the tropes, and I love seeing different filmmakers' takes on them. At their best, they're incredibly entertaining, rewatchable, and some of my all-time favorite movies are Westerns. We'll mostly focus on Western movies made in Hollywood, but we'll also be covering spaghetti Westerns, and one thing I'm very excited to get into are Western TV shows. I've got some amazing guests coming on the show, film professors, historians, and podcasters. And Tumbleweeds and TV Cowboys is part of the Someone's Favorite Productions podcast network, and many guests on the show will be from other shows on the network. Thanks for listening.
That scared me as a child.
They're dead now.
Chanticleer.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that's right.
Rockadoodle.
I mean, that movie's great. Maggie, I do not understand why you do not like Rockadoodle.
We're gonna have to do this.
It must have been one of those things where kid brain was not there. Let me tell you, when you guys had Rockadoodle, I had Scamper the Penguin.
Scamper the Penguin. I'm okay with what I had.
Yeah,
because let me tell you, that was.
I remember the Penguin movie where he's looking for like a little pearl or something.
Penguin in the Stone?
Yeah, Penguin in the Stone, Don Bluth.
Penguin in the Pebble.
Yeah. What about A Troll in Central Park?
Oh my gosh, King Lot. Oh my god.
I'm Charles Nelson Riley. I'm a troll.
My homie. That was what saved the fucking movie was King Lot.
Lort. What is Lort? Well, it's troll spelled backwards.
Yep.
Welcome to Nilbog also.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. You don't stand on this table and piss on hospitality.
Yes.
Oh, and Dr. Acula.
Oh my god.
Dr. Acula.
Jesus.
Sweet Christ.
Yeah, Off-Brand Month is slowly dawning on us now.
I mean, then we just have to talk about the Disney movie that wasn't a Disney movie until it is somehow now a Disney movie. Anastasia, another movie.
Oh, you should watch that all the one.
No, that one was actually fucking good.
And Thumbelina.
Oh, that one was less good.
Yes, Thumbelina.
And Once Upon a Time in the Forest or whatever.
Or what was it, like the Swan Princess?
Yeah,
the Swan Princess.
Bartok the Magnificent. Is that what you're talking about?
Oh,
the spin-off of the character from Anastasia.
Yeah,
played by Hank Azaria.
Yeah, because that was everybody's favorite part of the movie. Was Rasputin's pet bat.
Quite honestly, that was my favorite part.
I was about to say, that was my favorite part of the movie, Maggie.
Because I love Hank Azaria.
Sadly, the only thing I remember from that movie was the backgrounds.
Well, okay, so why was like a random... So like Fern Gully, we have Batman, right? Which is Robin Williams.
Yeah.
Just always bat counterpart.
I don't know. But hey, Hank Azaria was a albino bat.
Right.
He was special. You could hear the extra white in his voice to make that character one.
You want a real blast from the past? A movie that I actually want to do a podcast on?
Do it.
That
Bitch.
the Camelot movie. Do you guys remember that?
Bitch, yes. With the two-headed dragon?
With the two-headed dragon and the
yeah.
what was
man.
it, like a hatchet that was like a
forgot
bird
about
and
that.
a chicken?
Yeah.
Or a chicken and a hatchet together?
Yeah, we could do Black Cauldron, Camelot.
Oh,
What's
we should
that-
do
that-
that
what's that
one
movie
with was it Sigourney Weaver or
Weaver?
Jamie Lee Curtis? It was a made-for-TV movie.
Jamie Lee Crumbus.
Jamie Lee Crumbus and Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. Sigourney Hoover.
I'm just more.
I get them mixed up constantly.
It's okay.
Oh my.
They look similar to me.
We
don't know
missed
why.
it for a while. We didn't fuck up Hank Azaria's name, but everybody else, because let's be honest,
Frank
Hank Azaria's name doesn't
Mazaria.
sound real to begin with.
True.
Frank Mazaria.
Yeah. Malaria. Frank
What?
Malaria.
What is the name of that Camelot movie?
Camelot.
No, it's not.
Quest
just
for Camelot, isn't it?
Quest for Camelot.
Yeah.
With Carrie Elwes playing a blind swordsman.
Yes.
Yeah, because Carrie Elwes is a dick.
Of course he'd be blind. He's a dick.
And Gary Oldman is the villain in that movie.
Yeah. Oh, and of course
Wow.
Gary Oldman is just a treat.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
And Pierce Brosnan is King Arthur.
Oh.
But for
wow.
some reason, Pierce Brosnan does not provide the singing voice of King Arthur. He would go on to provide the singing voice in ABBA, Mamma Mia, though.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, here we go again.
So, you know,
Mamma.
it's
I
okay.
didn't see the sequel.
Oh, nobody needs to. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Cher's in it.
I don't know. They hit menopause. They're cranky
What?
at the beach and singing.
I just
What
wanna
about
hear them
Cats
sing
Don't
Alice.
Dance?
Oh, are you kidding me? That's a
We
great one.
love that.
Are you kidding me?
Miss Dibble.
Yes, me. Steve.
I've never seen it.
Wait, what?
Okay, Chris. Get the
never seen
fuck
it.
out of town.
I've never seen it.
Okay.
Oh no, Darla
All right,
Dimple is
hold
the
on.
best villain in the whole universe.
Hold on. What other? Okay, was that a Disney movie?
No, that's a Warner Brothers.
Yeah,
Warner
because they
Brothers.
did Golden Age cinema, so
Right.
of course Warner B would be behind
And they
that.
had all of that Warner Brothers imagery. In
Oh, dude.
it. They're on all the back lots, so that makes sense.
Wonderful example of animation. Like that
It's
villain
good.
is beautiful. The dancing sequences and the fact that they did anamorphic characters that still had the gravity of the animal. Like they did the design so well.
Looks like Front Row Joe to me.
Hell yeah.
Jess knows about Front Row.
Yeah.
You know about Front Row Joe, Jess? There's a lot of really like strange animated like children's movies that I like remember random, like The Page Master, right?
I love The Page Master. That was one of my favorites of all time as a kid.
It's shit.
It's not.
It is not good.
It is not.
It spoke to my book nerd, no friendless child.
Well, that's fair. And if I had a psychedelic library, I would be okay with
Dude, that
it.
paint looked so yummy.
Yeah,
Yes.
it did.
That paint's the best part of the movie.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look as good now, but it's still pretty tasty.
look
looking.
as
It
good
doesn't.
now.
It looks like melted Play-Doh.
It doesn't
now.
hold up very well, but the movie
Oh.
does. I will say.
I haven't seen Page Master in forever. My sister, her boyfriend has a kid, and they rewatched it recently, and I
Aw.
guess my sister was like, "This movie is way weirder than I remember it being." And it's like, yeah, no shit.
Yeah, they had to
my-
loop a lot of stuff together for that one. But I can't say shit because I am a massive nerd for the original Pete's Dragon. And that is a hot garbage film that I just love to death.
What about Osmosis Jones?
That can fuck right off.
I saw that in a drive-in.
Oh, it was so gross. How did Bill Murray get in that mess?
How did Bill Murray get into Garfield?
Yeah, that's fair. A Tale of Two Kitties was an abomination.
Tale of Two Kitties!
Oh, it's the only one I remember because I was so pissed off at myself for sitting through the whole thing. You know what? Okay. On that topic, one of the worst movies that I recall being pissed off that I spent like the $3 of rental was Pluto Nash also.
Oh, well, yeah, Pluto Nash. I mean,
Well, that
the
was your
funny
first
the
mistake.
funny thing is when you talk about a movie like Cool World,
Yeah.
ultimately we will bring up the other movies that are as bad as it is.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, Cool World is in a very special group of films. I don't really use Rotten Tomatoes for anything other than remembering how much I hate myself because people seem to think that it matters as an aggregator for whatever reason.
Right.
Just
But you know what Cool World has on Rotten Tomatoes?
Ooh. 27?
You're in way too many digits. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, good. All right.
Fine.
That's reassuring.
You're off by 1, Jess.
Oh, wow.
It's a fucking 4%.
Oh, it's a 4.
Yeah, baby.
Isn't that insane?
Okay, so I think does this mean we have to do a whole month of like the lowest rated?
Please, God, no. Because Town Called Hell. If you want me to comprise a list of bad movies that's still kind of fun to watch, I will give that to you. But you guys don't have to continue.
I never saw that.
Fun. It's not.
No, it's not fun to watch.
It's not fun. It's about as fun to watch as this movie is, which is, needless to say, not fun at all.
Yeah.
So Rotten Tomatoes says Cool World throws a small handful of visual sparks, but they aren't enough to distract from the screenplay's thin characters and scattered plot. This film is worse aggregated review than that fucking movie that had Ben Kingsley in it, and they went back in time and they stepped on the butterfly, A Sound of Thunder. That has a 6% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't even know what that was. They stepped on a butterfly.
I thought you were talking about Butterfly Effect. I'm like, the Ashton Kutcher one where he breaks his arm?
It's the same thing. So it's like Ed Burns like goes back in time and like steps on a butterfly and then goes forward in time and like the whole world is completely changed.
So it's like Homer Simpson in The Toaster of Time.
Right, but you know, not good.
Right. Yeah. Not exactly.
But yeah, so now we're at we're in this weird spot here where this movie is at sub 10.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Its rating is as good as my Jeopardy score in most cases.
When I sit and think about movies that are as bad as this movie is, it really is in a class of its own.
Truth. Yeah, because it's almost like now that I'm like deep diving on it, it does kind of bring up like the pros and cons that I have with minimalist art, where I enjoy it because of the concept around it and not because of the actual product.
That's fair.
It's like, it's an enamorment and kind of like a warning.
An enamorment?
Yeah. I'm sticking with it. Trademark it, baby. It's mine.
I want to know what word you were looking for. Let's just put it that way.
I don't know.
I was kind of trying to figure that out myself.
Oh, and now you guys are making me lose my sentence. So there.
But it is an enamorment. Continue.
It's an enamorment.
Enamored.
And a warning of corporate manhandling on some scripts and how things could go wrong. But
mesmerizing.
That doesn't
Jess
sound like a word I would use.
Jess is still trying.
No. Okay.
Sorry, friends.
You would think after I say the phrase I'm a motivizer, all bets are off. But no.
That and Kane Basinger, so.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Mr. Kane Basinger.
Yeah, Kane Basinger.
Mr. Wayne.
For y'all, is this one of the worst movies you've ever seen?
No, honestly.
Really?
A Town Called Hell really holds a fucking torch.
I've seen a lot of really, really bad, trashy horror movies.
Sure, but I'm not talking about But you know that movie's going to be trashy. This movie, you didn't go into this movie expecting it to be as bad as it is.
No, I didn't expect it to be trashy, though.
Sure, but this isn't trashy.
Biggest disappointment? It's probably in the top 5 movie disappointments where I had my hopes set. And it just didn't happen. Like, I'll definitely put that in a low ranking. Is it the worst thing that I've seen? It's probably the most nonsensical and incomprehensive. Those were all words, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Nonsensical and incomprehensible.
Oh, incomprehensible?
Yeah.
Look, I mean, there are obviously, there's obviously a lot of really bad movies. More bad movies than there are good. But I think the thing that pushes this over the line for me is the amount of talent on screen between 2 people, you could say 3, it's a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's like Haunted Honeymoon, where it was a star-studded cast, but holy shit, was that a slap in the face for the viewer. That was not worth any amount of time. I would not recommend it to my friends. That is why I tried to steer everybody far away from it. And yet here we are.
You tried.
I did. I thought my rants yesterday were not falling on deaf ears, but you guys fucking deffed it up. So.
Ostensibly yesterday, as far as many folks are concerned. You know, it's there's just this feeling when you watch a movie this bad that it's in a special class of its own.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah, it's a special kind.
It's not just bad. It
you
goes
put a
further.
pretty
than
good
that.
amount of talented people into one room, and this is what you got.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, one of those people said, and I quote, "I would love to show this film to my children."
And sick kids in hospitals. Did we mention that there's a Super Nintendo game out?
We know the thing we didn't talk about, and we kind of mentioned, I think, last time, they put a giant Holli Would on the Holli Would sign.
Yeah. Cute. Real cute.
They really thought this was going to be a thing.
Wow. It's just like Fetch. It is not a thing. Quit trying to make it a thing.
It's like, what is it, Dark Universe? You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to happen. Here, let's show the thing
so
right before the mummy.
Whoops.
I'm sorry, you can't compete with anybody in that.
No. No, there's only one mummy movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would agree with that.
I love
hashtag
Boris
bisexual
Karloff.
anthem.
I do. Well, yes.
Damn straight, everybody's sexy in that.
Oh my
really
God.
like the Hammer Mummy, though.
Yeah.
Is that a movie, or is that the Hammer films of the Mummy?
I
know it was the Hammer Mummy.
That are the Mummy.
But now that you mention it, that's also on our list for when you fly
the Hammer Mummy?
to hang out. We are making the Hammer Mummy and Female Inspector Gadget.
But it has to be called Female Inspector Gadget.
Yes, exactly. It's a knockoff. We don't want to
We
get
should just call it
sued
Fig.
here.
Just call it Fig.
Boop 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 boop. Yeah, we'll just change the chords. It's fine.
Fig. Da 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 fig. Da 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 fig. Da da fig. Da da fig. Fig 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 fig. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
We'll just start making like the cheapest. It'll be like what's that movie called? Like Please Be Kind, Rewind or whatever.
Yeah, Be Kind Rewind.
Yeah, but
where
good.
we sweet it. Yeah. And that was so cute. But still.
At least this movie doesn't have a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes, because there's a Wikipedia page for all the movies that have 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, that sounds like a month.
That is not a month, because some of these movies I have already seen.
Yeah. Once again, guys, I will make you watch some shit.
The Ridiculous Six, 0%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ballistics, X versus Sever, 0%.
Yeah.
Gotti. You remember that one? The first, what was it? Movie Pass film. Gotti's.
Wow.
Yeah, the first Movie Pass film.
Movie Pass did me well in New York.
Movie Pass did a lot of us well for about, 6 months?
Something about that, yeah. But hey, I was in New York for part of those months, and that was nice because those movies are expensive as fuck.
Right. Super Babies. Baby Geniuses 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that one sucked
Highlander
hard.
2, The Quickening.
Fuck that. There is no planet Zeist. I hate it. They are not aliens. It is a concept based on the Wandering Jew. Oh my God. It could burn in hell. The only part that I tolerated was trying on suits at the goddamn store, and that was still bullshit. Okay, yes, that I agree with.
I've never seen it, so...
Don't. Do not.
No, but
Return of the Living Dead Part 2.
I like that movie.
That one wasn't terrible.
Police Academy 4, Citizens on Patrol.
I've
that
not
one
seen
sucked.
anything past the first one on Police Academy. It boggles my mind how many of the movies there are in that franchise.
Is it one of them like Mission to Moscow?
Something like that,
yeah.
Isn't that like, Jess, do you want to give a guess as to how many Police Academy films there are?
I want to say there's 8.
Yeah, Maggie, how many?
9.
No, there's
I know,
7.
my spindly fingers. Oh.
7.
Wow,
My
we gave that.
spindly.
I'm just saying. They blend
then-
into the wall. Look.
That's fair. And then the one that I think is always the one that makes me laugh the most is Jaws: The Revenge.
Yeah, but
Is that the Michael Caine one? Yeah.
Yeah, that one was hot shit.
This one where he this movie was like I did this movie so I could buy a house.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm fucking curious now. Type in A Town Called Hell in Rotten Tomatoes and
Are
see.
you talking about A Town Called Bastard?
No.
Featuring
Well.
Telly Savalas?
Yes.
That's the original name of the
That's
film.
the alternate title?
It's Good Times movies. They
It
always
was
change the
retitled for U.S.
Because
release as the word bastard was thought offensive. Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
It was A Town Called Inaudible.
It really was.
Robert
got?
Shaw, Telly Savalas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
magically.
Oh, you want to know what it is on Rotten Tomatoes?
What's the rating?
Because if it's anything above a 0, I want the copy that everybody's been watching that actually has dialogue you can hear.
It was re-released on Blu-ray in 2015.
What?
Who did it? Kino Lorber?
Wow.
Yes.
Probably.
Why do I know my distributors?
Well done.
Was it Kino Lorber?
You can't do much worse than Good Times.
Yeah.
It was KI Studio Classics.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
That's what I thought.
But yeah, Maggie, this film is right now on Amazon for $20.
Well, okay, that's dollar amount.
All right, so do we have to watch it in Blu-ray to see if it's less sickening?
Oh, God.
It has
We watched it on VHS.
9
really
out of
harsh.
5, 44 reviews, 4 out of 5 stars.
I'm impressed.
Really?
Once again, we didn't get the plot because we had a worn-out VHS that was in my grandfather's, bomb shelter, so...
Hey, maybe people liked it.
I wonder if people noticed that Telly Savalas shaved his armpits right in the fucking middle of the movie.
They should in Blu-ray.
Right? You can see those hairs just disintegrating off his bald ass.
I mean, look, it's got Telly Savalas in it, and Martin Landau, and Robert Shaw.
I mean, tell ya.
It sounds like a good movie. Sounds like a good movie to me.
All right.
Well, you should watch it and let us know.
Go for that.
Go for it, bro.
What better to wash the bad taste of Cool World down with than Telly
Then with
Savalas?
the muddied visuals of a town.
Yes. Or
so
bastard.
as we bring this to a close, as we talk about these horrifying pieces of shit movies,
yes,
I wanted to ask you guys if you can tell me the year the last film was released that had a 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. What year was it? Obviously, you know it's sometime in between now and 2018, given I've mentioned Gaudi already.
Right.
Between 2018? I'm
Between now and 2018. I'm going to say...
2012.
Between now and 2018.
Between now and 2018. Other way,
so
man.
that would be 2018 to 2021.
I can't math, right? Shit.
Yeah, we did terrible at that numbers, Jeopardy.
Yeah, we fucked on that. Oh, God. It was such a bad round of Jeopardy. Anyway.
I'm going to say 2019.
2020.
Yeah. Now, the question I have for you is that film stars a very well-known action lead. However, this action lead has not worked in mainstream films. He's only worked in straight-to-DVD movies. Now it is not Steven Seagal.
Who is Vin Diesel?
Vin Diesel's in Fast and Furious 9.
I don't know. I'm throwing out names. This is why I lose on Jeopardy.
That movie just came out.
Yeah, well, I'm
3
saying
days
it's
ago.
probably shit.
I don't know. I don't know any. I'm not good with action stars, especially when they're not mainstream ones.
He's mainstream. He just doesn't work in the mainstream anymore.
Oh, okay.
Bruce Willis.
Seriously? Oh, no. What's the movie? I gotta know.
It's called Hard Kill.
Oh, Lord. Is he a cop?
Upset that her revolutionary technology will be misused for military purposes, Ava Chalmers approaches an extremist known as Pardoner, who promises to help her to use it to save the world. When she balks at his terrorist plans, he takes her hostage and attempts to coerce her father, Donovan, played by Bruce Willis, into revealing the code to activate it. Donovan hires a team of mercenaries led by Derek Miller to rescue Ava and recover the tech. It sounds like the most generic movie I've ever heard of.
And Bruce Willis is a dick, too.
You know, I would be curious if her name was actually Pardoner. Like
the Pardoner?
Yeah, this is the Pardoner. And I balk at your actions.
Well, okay, so is your name Parda?
Pardoner.
Pardoner, the Pardoner. Pardoner, the Pardoner.
Wow. Okay, Judge Dredd.
And principal photography began in January 2020 in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati, Cincinnati.
That makes sense.
It's known for the chili. It comes from a skyline.
Oh, shit. So you haven't seen my favorite terrible movie for Christmas times, which
Christmas
is
with the Cranks?
No.
Why not?
I mean, it's fine. I can accept it.
I've never seen it.
But no, the one I'm talking about is fucking Babes in Toyland with the young Keanu Reeves, Drew Barrymore, and the guy that plays the dad in Soap. Very drunk. And they all sing, and let me tell you, it's a treat for the ears.
Keanu singing?
Yep.
Is it as bad as Christian Bale singing in Newsies?
Oh,
probably.
Might be worse because it's a young Keanu.
Oh, it's a young Christian Bale in Newsies.
I know, but he
Jess, yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Fucking
Bill Pullman singing in Newsies?
Ooh.
Billy Pulley. That's a good one.
Billy Pulley.
I want that to be my name.
Billy Pulley is a background wallpaper on my computer many days of the week. He's the login screen. I've tried to talk to him so many times. You know he loves fruit? Do you know he doesn't have a sense of smell, so he can't taste the fruit that he likes to eat? Did you know that I'm not making a word of this up and I'm dead serious?
I fucking love it. All right.
He's in a film called The Fruit Hunters, which is all about how much he loves fruit.
But can't taste any of it?
Well, he can taste it, just not well.
So it's like he's a fucking fruit masochist at this point.
He's like Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, exactly.
The food that turns to ash in our mouth.
This pomegranate just tastes bland.
Oh my god. So I would ask you both what your skip it or watch it for this movie, but I think we both have all three of us have the same fucking answer.
Yeah.
It's skip
watch
it.
Duh.
Skip it. Skip up dep deebly dum.
Oh, I thought the last time we talked, we all agreed no more scat on this podcast.
I'm gonna scat till I die. You guys can fight me over it, all right?
Fuck you, I'm scatting, bro.
To Cool World. I'm scatting live, thank you.
No, see, Maggie, here's the problem. Now that we know that you don't like Rock-a-Doodle.
Right.
Now we're all gonna have to watch Rock-a-Doodle.
I
don't understand how you can't bring yourself to find value in Monkey Bone.
I found value. It was Chris Kattan being a broken gymnast. That is what I
Fraser.
got.
B. Frage.
Okay, I'm sorry. After watching Brendan Fraser as Tarzan, my childhood brain was set. Oh yeah, shut up.
Wait, what?
It was George of the Jungle,
not Tarzan.
Yeah, it was George of the Jungle.
It's because of that goddamn song, Tarzan boy. Just I'm far away from nothing. On my own, like Tarzan boy.
Yeah, you know what Maggie's really getting down on? She's getting down on TMNT 3. That's what she's freaking out.
You bet your ass, Yoshi.
You were expecting maybe the Addams Family? Help, I'm a turtle and I can't get up.
It's so good. I watched that VHS religiously. I still have that one.
Yeah,
but yes, I am so down.
Did you watch the Secret of the Ooze VHS?
Yes.
Featuring the Burger King ad.
Yes.
Can she have one too? The Burger King Kids Club.
Oh, dude.
And Suburban Commando.
Yes. Which, what a name. If that isn't a stripper name for a white male, I am going to eat a hat.
Wait, Jess, have you ever seen Suburban Commando?
I have not.
Do you know what Suburban Commando is?
I don't know.
Oh man,
I know Maggie does. Suburban Commando. I'm gonna let you. We'll get to. Oh, hello, kitty. Hello.
Meow.
Ooh, I just saw the shadow.
Yeah, right. So, Suburban Commando is a film about a alien that comes to Earth that ends up renting from Chris Lloyd and Shelley Duvall and living in their guest house.
Yep.
This character is the actor who plays the alien, Jess, is not a full-time actor. Frankly, they're mostly in bad movies. That actor's name is Terry Bollea, otherwise known as Hulk Hogan.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Wait, is that the one that has the scene like toward the beginning where he's riding a motorcycle and they huck a dog like over the edge?
No, that's No Holds Barred.
Thank you. I'm so glad you know this too.
What's that smell? Dookie.
So good.
Hulk Hogan month, ladies and gentlemen. What a nightmare that would be.
It's Hulkamania.
Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I'm a racist. Which he is.
Big time.
Big time Hulk Hogan. Yeah, I mean, look, realistically, we're so far off topic, it doesn't matter at this point.
Yeah. Oh, just like Cool World.
Yes.
We're so far off topic that it doesn't matter. That's the subtitle right there for it.
The final thing I have to ask y'all about Cool World as we come to the end of Jess Byard June. This is the only Bakshi film that really has people of note in it, right?
Yes.
When Brad Pitt thinks about this movie, what do you think he thinks?
I think he thinks about this movie like he thinks what was that? Slaughter High, which is like a really early 80s shitty slasher knockoff that he was in.
Oh, yeah.
Or much like Jennifer Aniston thinks of Leprechaun. I mean...
Unfairly, I might add.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was
really
bad.
good in that movie.
Yes, she was.
I mean, she's
And
basically
Leprechaun's
Rachel
good.
in that movie.
It's a decent damn horror movie.
I mean, for a just fun, campy...
I was about to say you're
holiday
joining...
horror movie.
Yeah, you're joining a movie called Leprechaun.
Right.
Starring
she was
Warwick
before
Davis.
Friends.
Yeah.
Like, it had to be like a year or two before Friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what Brad Pitt thinks when he thinks of this movie. Like, what a fucking...
Or Gabriel Byrne, for that matter.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, but Gabriel Byrne was in End of Days.
Yeah, but I feel like Brad Pitt has more of a sense of humor when it comes to his career than Gabriel Byrne would.
I think Brad Pitt does now.
Yeah, well, I mean, like we've said, things that he's been in that are pretty small roles for him, but are always pretty memorable. I mean, I think Brad Pitt is probably the prettiest leading man who's actually a character actor.
Yeah.
Because I think that he could be really good, like, especially, I mean, I know your thoughts on Tarantino, but with his role in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and his role in Inglourious Bastards, I think that he could play, like, if he just went into those weird roles, I think that he could pull it off really well.
And to your point, I mean, he does in Tarantino stuff. I mean,
Right,
the
and
best...
he does in, oh shit, what's that movie called with him and, I totally blanked on her name. So the lady who's in Natural Born Killers. Julia Lewis. What's that, whatever movie that is that she's in with him, where they're kind of just like the Bonnie and Clyde type.
Oh, California.
Yeah. That's a really good movie. That
it's early
he's
Brad
like
Pitt
this
too.
Seriously, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I find that Brad Pitt to be a perfectly fine actor.
I find him to be a really good actor. I find him and Leonardo DiCaprio, I think that they are both, very warranted in the accolades that they get, and for the roles that they end up taking that kind of sometimes fall in the mainstream, but also they get to stretch their legs in, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. I mean, for every, Brad Pitt's worked on Tarantino stuff, but he's also been in other things like The Counselor or Moneyball.
Leonardo DiCaprio has played very typical leading man roles, very serious leading man roles, but then you get things like Wolf of Wall Street, and
I still don't know if Leo can laugh about himself, though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I think
seems like a stodgy motherfucker.
I don't know. After Romeo plus Juliet, if you don't have a sense of humor about yourself, I don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
It's just it's weird to watch. Again, it's weird to watch Brad Pitt this young in a movie. But again, knowing where his career has kind of really just gone, it's gone everywhere. It really has. I mean, we didn't even mention something like 12 Monkeys or Seven.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, or Fight Club for that matter.
Club.
I mean,
oh yeah.
I think you're right, Jess. I mean, he really is. He is a. When I think about actors that I've come around on since doing the podcast, he's up there.
Right.
Because
he does have a lot more range than you would initially think that he would. Yeah. Because he does look like a pretty face that plays like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Burn After Reading. Burn After Reading is one of my favorites.
Burn After Reading is a underrated film.
Him laughing and saying it's a schwinn was like so many of my biker Nazi friends where it's like, I know that person.
There's just like Jess said, there's a lot of range to him as an actor, which I don't think a lot of his contemporaries share.
No.
Even someone like George Clooney.
Yeah.
Oh, especially someone like George Clooney. He
has no range.
Yeah. He holds a weird title in handsome Hollywood actor. Right. He is bland as fuck.
Yeah, he's sexy to the 40 to 50-year-old audience.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? But I think that's much more of the Coen brothers that I like than him.
I think, you know what the sad thing about Oh Brother Where Art Thou is? I think Our Brother Where Art Thou is good in spite of how bad the movie is. I don't think it's a very good movie. I think the music is great, but I don't think it's a good movie.
So I can't really.
I mean, it's based on the Odyssey, so that's just kind of like a weird pacing issue that's built in. That was my issue with it, because I love that film. I actually really like the interpretation, but for somebody who doesn't know that background, it slogs in parts. It's kind of funky with that.
But it does bring us the song of A Man of Constant Sorrow, brings that into the mainstream, and you get a hilarious named character of Ulysses Everett McGill.
And I don't know how many times in my day-to-day life that I say, no, I don't want fop, I'm a Dapper Dan man. But it's very often, let me tell you.
And then you get a movie like Hail Caesar.
Yeah, or Men Who Stare.
Or Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
Or
whatever that like stupid suburban movie he did like a couple of years ago. What was that called? It was like really big in the indie world.
I'm sorry, Batman.
But I'm one of those people that doesn't get as angry about what he did with Batman.
Oh no, he can have bad nibbles left and right. I was happy that What's-Her-Face was in it. But I'm just saying...
Uma or Alicia? Alicia.
Miss Silverstone's
okay,
my
Alicia.
gal. Alicia.
As Matthew Lillard would say.
Oh, now that's like the biggest crush that I have.
Oh, I'm with you on that.
I love
Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
Shaggy forever and always.
Dude, hack the planet, motherfucker.
Wow.
Sorry,
That's not Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, it is. He's serial killer.
Hackers.
Oh, I've never seen Hackers. I thought you were talking about The Core.
Oh, no, but...
Hack the Planet, dude.
Yeah. Hack the planet!
That movie has Aaron Eckhart in it.
Oh, dude.
Hey, Ron.
But seriously, you know, again, you know, just back to this, it is strange when I think about Brad Pitt, how far, even when I started this podcast, how far he has come as an actor.
Oh, absolutely.
It's very surprising.
Yeah. Yeah, and honestly, considering what he had to work with, he did very well in this. I mean, it was a stilted acting thing, but I think that's more like the lack of direction that he was given over anything else, because he still really tried.
Well, and, you know, we've talked about how poorly the animation and the live action interacted. So his acting, trying to interact with these characters that he can't see, and then it not being properly put in and in post, really hinders his performance, even past just his own, like, what he's done. Like, it's something that kind of just, like, well, he wasn't given the right direction to act with something that wasn't physically there when they shot it, and then when they put it in post, they didn't do the correct thing.
Yeah. I mean, again, that you know, you can only polish a turd so much.
Bingo.
Exactly.
And try as Bakshi did, I don't think he did enough. And I think that if this is the last movie that he ends up making, I think it probably is at this point.
Yeah, other than the Coney Island project thing that he was doing. If that got funded, but either way.
Yeah, but, you know, I think for me, this is a big time skip. And I think it's a little bit of I mean, I knew it was going to be bad. Right? Like, I trust y'all's opinions, obviously. So it's not like I was like, oh, they're just, you know, they don't fucking know what they're talking about. Like, no, it's like, I get it. Like, I know this movie's going to be a piece of shit.
Yeah, this is the hyperbole.
This sours the month a little bit, but hey, this has been, for the person whose month it's named after, it ain't been a great month anyway, so maybe that's kind of the point.
At last.
Yeah, I cursed myself.
A warm, sensitive,
if only we could go
touching
back and
story
pick
about
literally
the close
anything
personal
else.
relationship
If I could turn
between a man
time.
You know what they say, Jess? There's
between a trucker
always
and
next
his dog.
So,
Yeah.
Mike did it last year. Mike did it last year with those.
His son.
That's true. That's right. There's also next month, which could segue. Let's
And
play
how they
a preview
all
for
took to the
next
road one day
podcast
for a
on the
quiet
Kulturecast.
little drive in the country. From Georgia to Texas and back in 28 hours flat with a truckload of bootleg beer.
I'll be driving this one. Hey, blocker. You'll be driving the truck. This is Bandit 1, and that is Bandit 2.
Now, who would do a thing like that?
Be crazy, you know that? Yeah, you know that. Yes. Okay, how much money did you say it was? $1,000.
Universal presents Burt Reynolds, Sally Field, Jerry Reed, and Fred.
We're gonna really have to cook. I mean, put it on the back burner and let's cook. Is that a 10-4? 10-4.
And the only thing that stands between them and an $80,000 prize, Jackie Gleason as Sheriff Buford T. Justice.
I gotta barbecue your bandit. I got a Smokey report for you.
And what's your handle, son?
My handle is Smokey Bear, and I'm tail grabbing your ass right now.
This is Smokey and the Bandit, the story about a lazy weekend in Alabama, Texas, Mississippi, Arkansas, Georgia.
Daddy, the top came off. No.
We ain't gonna make it, son.
We come this far, ain't we? Look, when we say we're gonna do a job, we do a job.
It's me they're after. They don't even know Cletus Snow exists.
Oh, they don't. Well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Smokey and the Bandit, proving once and for all, it's not where you're going that counts. It's who the hell's in back of you.
You got to duck it. You gotta keep that trucking. That hammer down and give it hell. He's pounded down.
That's right. Next month, two other people are programming the show. It's Richard and Cullen decided to program the month, and I said sure. So they decided to pick Bruce Reynolds movies.
Wow.
Burt Reynolds movies.
Bruce Reynolds. Oh,
I loved him in Monkey and the Bandit.
He's a great crooner.
I would watch Monkey and the Bandit, where it's just a chimpanzee playing Burt Reynolds' role.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Monkey and the Bandit.
So Burt Reynolds movies.
But that's actually the next movie that we're watching is Smokey and the Bandit, a film I have never seen.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
I assume it's about Smokey the Bear and a raccoon?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, well, there's a bear. It's just Huggy Bear.
Wow. Simply stunning. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about Smokey and the Bandit. I've never seen it. I'm looking forward to it. And we're going to be joined by Cullen and Richard and Father Malone. Haven't talked to him in a long time. So that will be a good episode. And Maggie and I are going to be talking about the ultimate Burt Reynolds movie sometime during the month. Mr. Bean, the movie.
Yes.
The ultimate Burt Reynolds movie.
It is, honestly.
Wait, which one am I on?
Lucky Lady.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Wow.
But yeah, we're going to be doing
that's really both our personality traits. It's Lucky Woman and Mr. Bean.
But yeah, so we're going to be doing Smokey and the Bandit, Sharky's Machine. We're going to be doing a Patreon Mr. Bean episode. We're going to be talking about Deliverance because, of course, I've never seen Deliverance.
Okay.
And Lucky Lady as well. So that's Burt Reynolds month coming at you hot and fresh and hairy.
Mm-hmm. Very hairy.
It's not Hot Girl summer. It's Burt Reynolds summer. Get your
mustache wax out.
Yeah, your mustache wax out and your body oil rolling because Burt Reynolds is here to stay. Until then, Maggie, where could people find you if they wanted to look?
Well, if you look hard enough, I am on Instagram and Webtoons at Maggie the Odd.
What about you, Jess?
You can find me on Twitter at writer Jess Byard. Pretty much everything I do goes there. But if you want to hear Chris and I talking about things that are not movie related, we have another podcast called Scary Stories We Tell in the Dark, which is about all things supernatural, true crime, and pretty much anything creepy or kooky or fringe. And we also have our other podcast, the One Season Show, where we talk about television that lasted only one season.
You know, Netflix is just keeping that show in business.
It really, really is. Thanks for canceling everything you do.
You guys like this show? Go fuck yourselves.
You don't like this one? Here's 17 seasons of it.
Yeah, you like Marvel shows? Fuck you even more. God, what?
Seriously.
Yeah, Netflix just... I've kind of given up on Netflix, honestly.
I can't go through it anymore. There's too much.
You're wounding us, sir.
You're wounding us. Stop stabbing me!
Oh, my heart.
I can't take it. If you guys cancel one more TV show, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
This is the last straw.
I mean, Netflix just, that's like their MO now. I mean, I can't even take credit for that joke. That's from Mike White. He goes, aren't they keeping you and Jess in business? I was like, fucking pretty much.
Basically, yeah, we could have like just years of random shows that never went anywhere.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Boy, what a mess. Yeah, it's, well, needless to say, yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, Chris Miss Claus. That was interesting.
Wow.
cstachiw.com is my link tree. And as always, you can go to patreon.com/Kulturecast for this show and to kick some money to us. And Kulturecast.com is where you can go to find more of these episodes, including Jess and I, Jess and Maggie and I, Maggie and I. One of these days, I'm just going to be like, oh, let's record an episode and then just not show up and be like, Jess, it's your turn.
Yeah, and then it's Jess and I.
We're like, hey.
People would listen.
I can hit record, I can do that.
I guarantee you I'll hear people who say to me after this episode airs, I'd listen to them two talk. Be like, yeah, I know you would.
Have the women on.
Have the woman. Yeah, the woman. I like the woman.
How much
Have
for
her
your
on
women?
more.
Yeah. How much for the women?
Oh,
How about
my
the little
God.
girl?
And, you know, Jess, even though I know that this month has kind of been all over the place, both the movies and, you know, kind of everything else, obviously, in the world, thank you for programming the month.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
You did a good job, as always. As if there was any question.
We had a weird-ass month.
What else is Bakshi for, if not weird and ass?
I genuinely hope that this is the only bad month this year. Let's just put it that way.
You and me both.
And as always, make sure to check out the next episode.